Hey YouTube, Shukun Shinobi here with a review of the S.H.Figuarts release of Kamen Rider Decade Violent Emotion. Basically, quick story behind this. Kamen Rider Decade, this is the form used in, through a majority of the final chapter of Decade in movie Taisen 2010. It's called Kamen Rider Decade Geki Joltai. And Gekijo, which is a play on like Gekijoban, which is like movie version. Wow, movie version. So Gekijo for movie. But Gekijo with the kanji they used is like violent or fury, wrath type of emotion. So Gekijo is like a violent emotion, and they tie as form. So everyone was calling it fury form, violent form, stuff like that. But they just dropped the form altogether and just stuck with violent emotion. So anyway, that's what we get. That's his official form called Violent Emotion. So we got a nice black box similar to Skull, Kamen Rider Decade, Violent Emotion, Master Rider Decade rather. In a pink lettering similar to the color of the text when complete form was released. Movie Taisen 2010 logo down here. Kamen Rider Decade Geki Joltai. Side. Back here. Very similar to the original release. Poses. Punch pose. Sword. Ride Booker sword. And the fact that he comes with both heads. So, let's get him open. No time to waste. Plop that up back here. Alright, so we've got Decade right here with the Violent Emotion head in already, the normal head being right here. He comes with a set of basically card-holding hands, even though this release, as you can see, has no cards to cut out, which is fine because those are kind of stupid in the first place. But card-holding hands, even though he has no cards, weapon-holding hands, a pointer hand for the K-Touch that comes with complete form, and then relaxed hands, along with the Ride Booker in book mode, gun mode, and sword mode. So he comes with everything he needs. So let's go ahead and take him out of the package. Just like so. Oh, there goes pointer hand. Alright, so let's see what we can do in the time we got. So, here he is. Basically, basic Figuarts articulation. 360 shoulder. Ball joint kind of deal. Double shoulder. Knee. Nice rotation joint here on the thigh, hip area. Foot, toe. So basically, basic Figuarts articulation. You won't be able to see it on my camera. One, because he fell down. And two, because the camera is bad. Here's the original release of Decade that I just recovered from the ground. Just a quick comparison of the heads. You can probably even see it on my camera. Just how much better this head is compared to what we got. This is an example of rushing Figuarts. They basically took preliminary designs and rushed to production of the figure without mastering the head. So he's kind of terrible. You can take this head off on the old version and put the new one on. Just like that. But the only main problem is, I think you can even pick it up here, the Violent Emotion's a lot darker pink than the original one was. So there is a bit of color conflict, but it's not too bad. I'm probably going to keep the old head on display just to keep the, I guess, realism of my Figuarts. I feel kind of like I wouldn't be representing the old figure if I had the new head on it, and I'm picky like that. So the old one's just going to stand back there while we take a new look at the better one. Basically, the color's just a little bit darker, Everything else is exactly the same. The Fury form head's really, really nice. Purple little dot, nice devilish eyes. Not as good as the suit. It's designed the same, it just doesn't look as nice because the darker green matches with the black so well. It's really hard to see the details that are really there. But it still looks very, very nice. So let's go ahead and plug the ride booker in. The ride booker does open. It's blank on the inside. Nothing pretty. So, but that is a nice feature nonetheless. I would go into hand switching, but you all know this by now, so I'm not really going to bother. Sword. You can see back there, it fits in the hand just fine. Sword in the hand. Ride booker in the hand. That's all awesome. But what I'm here to focus on is this. The two-part, basically, campaign for the Final Attack Ride Decade. Basically, part 1 was a 3-pack of figures, or of cards that are really thick, really see-through, and the stand that they come on. And then part 2 was the Tamashii stage itself, which, since I don't want to pick it up and ruin the cards, since they're already wobbly as it is, here's a look at that. So we've got the Decade logo, Final Attack Ride Decade, and then in katakana down here it says Final Attack Ride Decade. And it even has a little Bandai tramp stamp. 4 stars, meaning we could see this again if they really wanted to. So basically, let's go ahead and do the Final Attack ride. So basically, let's just kind of get Decade's leg all stretched out, and then his other one kind of like this, in a typical rider kick-esque fashion. I found the easiest thing to do is hold the stand here by his leg and pin it so that the black part is at top here, and it'll stay fairly well there. Now you'll need to lean the Tamashii stand accordingly in order to get to its balancing point. Right about there works actually really well. You'll need to fiddle with it, obviously. Things won't always work out the first time. But we've got a pretty good pose going right about there. So, hopefully it doesn't fall. Lean that over a little bit. Just like so. And we've got one hell of a really cool display piece. And so if you can get a hold of at least one of the packs of cards, you can keep hooking these and you can do up to the full 10. You would need 4 packs of cards. That would give you 12 cards. But since you need 10 and the cards come in packs of 3, so you would need 4 packs of cards and then 1 stand. But the way I have it set up, just real quick, is off 1 Tamashii stand. I pulled this off of a Robot Damashii stand I had, since it only came with 1. And I just put 1 end over here, lean this way, and then 1 over there straight up. And it lines up really well. Obviously, if you kept going down, you might want DK to be a little bit higher. But I found this to work out well. The instructions say to use 2 different Tamashii stands, but I just didn't really feel the need to when everything fits with 1. You just need 1 additional of the base connectors, which you can get off Tamashii stand sets and all that. So really, really cool. If you can get your hands on the 2 sets, I would definitely recommend it if you plan on picking up Violent Emotion, or even if you just want it for this guy. Either way, really cool, and I'm definitely displaying it like this. So you can check out a photo gallery for Violent Emotion. It's actually a fairly large photo gallery. I kind of went clicky crazy. At flickr.com/photo/shukenshowme, and of course check out the blog at shukenshowme.wordpress.com for all latest news, updates, and release dates. I love this setup, I really do. And check out our podcast, Riders, Rangers, and Rambles, at ridersrangersandrambles.com. And And you can check out our podcast, Writers, Rangers, and Rambles at writersrangersandrambles.com, and email us at writersrangersandrambles@gmail.com. So take care, download the podcast, listen, and have a great one. Bye. This is awesome.